a guy called Baraka. Amesema, hello Teen Republic. Y'all are taking me back to my teenage years this morning. Moto sana, show maridadi. Utawala massive to collect, no one is touching the remote. Thank you so much for watching. Baraka mshow uko hapo na mbogi yako mzima. Asante sana, tunashukuru.
Afiche hiyo remote kabisa.
Afiche hiyo remote. Yes. So tukiingilia katika highlights leo, wacha tuanze mbali alafu turudi nyumbani. Now, my question is, how much would you spend for, it's called a memorabilia, something that people wore, or rather prominent people wore, and is of high value. Curious, just say, I know wewe limsewa viatu. How much would you spend on a pair of shoes that, you know, was worn by someone prominent?
Michael Jackson, to be particular.
Oh yes.
I relate Michael
Jackson. That was not a problem. If money was not a problem,
definitely, I'd give them a blank check. Whoever was selling them, I'd give them a blank check for them to give me it, and I'd definitely
right. Aziza?
Nothing. For him to come in. Why am I spending a lot of money? My support is enough for you. I'm sorry to say, I'm not breaking the bank to buy something that someone wore. Simini never go na niko sawa.
Yes, mtush.
If you think about it, nimtush, but nimtush. Enye mevalue na mse prominent.
Yeah.
Mi tabai tu bei ya mtush.
Okay. So this past week, Michael Jordan shoes, he wore them in here this 1998. Sijui kama kuna wengine walikuwa wamezaliwa hapa, but he wore them.
Leo ni nini? We're not getting, okay.
He wore them in 1998, have been sold for, hear this, $2.2 million. That is not Kenyan shillings, guys. That is in dollars. The shoes, arguably, not even arguably, they easily go up to the most priced, or should I say expensive, memorabilia that have been sold. Yeah, so it just goes to prove that his demand is still bado akona demand. Hata kama ni mzae, umse bado akona demand. I don't know what your thoughts are. I saw this and I think a part of me was not very shocked because it's Michael Jordan.
Definitely.
I mean, this guy is a legend.
You know, this reminds me of the song by Miley Cyrus, Jay's on My Feet, number 23. If you guys know that particular jam, you know. So Jay's on My Feet any day, anytime. And I'm sure super producer and director Jay Mills definitely, this is his mambo yake sasa. So, and I'm sure Jay Mills will be a perfect example of somebody who will pay that 2.2.
I'm curious, Jay Mills, miss, ebu whisper in my ear, director, wewe ungetoa pesa ngapi? Tuambie ukweli.
Yeah.
Amesema These are actually the J13 guys, and he wore them in 1998. I think for his final game while he was still at the Chicago Bulls, right, Mr. Director? I believe so. Yeah, so I mean, someone bought them for $2.2 million, and chances are, guys, unajua ma collectors hawavangi hizi vitu, tunaenda tu kwa tu mahali kwa glass room.
As he saved too. It's like people who buy back in bags. Wanazinunuanga tu wazieke tu for the fact that I have it.
Collectors.
Let me tell you guys, I was having this conversation with my baby brother. And me, I know I'm not an old person, but now my baby brother made me feel old. Because we bought him Jordans for Eid. And we're talking to him about Michael Jordan. Can I shock you that the Michael Jordan mwenye alikuwa anajua ni nani?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yes. And we argued. Yes. Walai nilichoka akili. My brother is in class 7.
It's a generational thing, clearly. But yeah, I mean, $2.2 million, well in to the collector. Aya, tuende tukisonga. Now, I mean, Sauti Sol, biena alituambia inauma, but clearly, hakuna kitu inauma sai, because these guys are living the life. Now, this week, actually yesterday, not even this week, yesterday, Forbes put out a post on their Instagram account stating that Sauti Sol will be performing at the Pan-African Forbes Under 30 Welcome Ceremony, if I'm not wrong, which is going to be taking place in Botswana, Gaborone. Now, in case you're wondering, under 30 ni nini? It's usually like a conglomeration of the most elite entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, you know, creatives who just come together for a conference. The first one took place last year. This is the second one, and Sauti Sol will be performing at this, I don't know if I should call it conference or summit, but yes, they will be performing. And let me tell you, I feel like these guys, just when you think they're over and out, they come back again and they're like, psych, jokes, we are back. You know, I mean, I feel like they have managed to stay relevant throughout the years. They have shown us what growth looks like, and now it's paying off. Growth and consistency is finally paying off. I don't know what your thoughts are.
Conglomeration. Hapo ndo umeniacha.
Sasa kwa Kiswahili conglomeration ni kongamano where people just come together.
Meet up.
Kongamano.
I mean, it's the power of evolution, and you know, we've had Savara. They've all had like, you know, individual and solo projects.
Yeah.
And when again, I think these people again, wakifanya solo projects, we feel ni kama yes, kuna solo projects, but they're something. So this is actually big, and I mean, it's happening in Botswana, in Africa. This is a big win for us. I mean, as a continent and as creatives. I mean, this is huge. Sauti Sol, man, you know, we need something, but at the same time, tunaona waki support kina Ben Sol and Vili, who are also doing extremely well in their own individual, you know, projects. So I mean, I think Sauti Sol pia wako na kitu ya kuchagua the best of the best. I mean, before you even get to work with them, I mean, lazima uko umefikisha some certain level, some certain cut, and that's something that for also even artists as well to also see and learn how to evolve with time, because hutaki any time when utakuwa irrelevant, you know. You also keep time, at least unakuja vile tu Ida amesema, surprise, we're back, likuwa mnadhani tumeenda, but we're back. So yeah, that's it, kudos to them.
Every single time Aida alikuwa anazungumza about Sauti Sol, the only thing that was on my mind is the song Rewind, which is iconic.
I know.
That talks about their journey. Walisema walidandia matatu, wakachezwa kwa matatu, wakachorwa kwa matatu, sasa hiyo wanapanda ndege wakienda Botswana juu ya Forbes. My goodness.
Yeah.
From yani mi waniambie tu side gani walikuwa wanaelekea wakiomba, because I mean they've put in the work, but they've also been quite consistent, but also hii maombi yao, hiyo script tu bien cheza na hiyo script nitumie tu kwa WhatsApp ina noma.
Mutuonyeshe tu ni side gani, but we are so proud of you guys. We are cheering you people on, and thank you for representing Kenya, because we already know, we're not even worried, you guys will do a fantastic job. Now guys, ukipatiwa invite ya harusi, jamani, hapo katika kwenye invite huwa lazima kuna, well si lazima, lakini more often than not huwa kuna dress code. And case in point, kulikuwa na harusi fulani bonge sana hii weekend. Ilikuwa sherehe ya boss lady mwenyewe, part 1, manake nasikia kuna part 2 Switzerland. But part 1 ili happen this weekend, and there was a dress code, guys. The dress code was elegant with a touch of gold. There was a side note, do not wear white, okay? However, tulijionea vituko jamani. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start, because there was as you can see, yeah, there are lots of blues, and you can really tell why she said no whites, because I mean her groomsmen and her daughters were to wear the white, yeah, but we still had people show up in white. Like, what's going on? Like, what's the problem? Aya, ata kando na white, I'm beating around the bush. Let me just go straight to the point. There are people who did not even put the effort kuvaa dress code. Sijui kwa nini hiyo picha inashinda ikipitwa na ngoja iwekwe hivi ndo nizungumzie. But yeah, I mean, we saw people coming in with all sorts of clothes. There was someone who came in pink, and we are just like, what's going on? Well, I don't know what your thoughts are, guys. Like, for me, I felt like this was a very big disappointment, because when someone is giving you that dress code, and not as lazima ya harusi, even just for birthday parties, yeah, people give dress codes. They're giving you that dress code for a reason. You know, I don't know what your thoughts were, guys.
I am literally banning Nachemka, and I really want to speak, because I find it utterly disrespectful. Nimetumia pesa yangu, because let me remind you, akuwa na harambe kwa ya harusi. Akoda spent over 7 million Kenya shillings on this particular wedding for you to have the audacity to come dressed in white. I swear to God, me with my petty self, I would literally kick you out. If I invite you for my event, that means I valued your time for you to come to my event. Like, you're too close to me, nataka tu kwe around me when it comes to such a big thing in my life. So kalafu kuna kavenye unataka bana. You're going home.
As this unajua kuna mse alisema alipata kadi kwa gate.
No, but you know the thing is, if you check out what Ru Baby and the sister, what wako they had to say, some of these people wacheni hata to excuse kidogo, because they were like, most content creators actually gate crashed the wedding. They weren't invited in the first place. That's why we have scenarios of people mse ame pull up tu anakanika alitoka club the previous day anakuja tu anavaa kofia, and that's basically it. But to be honest, number one, let's respect people's events when it comes to dress codes, be it birthdays, kitchen parties, wedding parties, bridal parties, whatever. But at the end of the day, mi ukija kwa harusi yangu, kwa birthday yangu, na kualika na kwamba uvae white, umekuja unavaa blue, black, whatever, wallahi kula uli.
Elegant with a touch of gold. Hey, yo, kama uko na kitu nataka kuni-invite, tafadhali. Mimi nishapeana mapema jo. Manuni uniambia mapema niweza kutafuta house.
Just say I told you
last year.
Hapo kwa Jose niko na wewe hapo.
Rick, sisi tupeana mapema jo. Juu sasa
unaniambia tu mapema.
Ati sasa na mimi naanza kuuliza Rick, ati sasa Rick more elegant with a touch of white. Statue of gold ni nini?
Hiyo ni nini?
10 marks.
Mguso wa gold.
Wacha nikwambie Jose, afadhali uulize mara 100. Afadhali
ujui
uulize
bana.
kuliko utanap na shenanigans.
So kama unani invite mimi na Rick Mota tafadhali on national television. Please. Aziza, kila mtu amesikia na wenye wako studio side, the whole country.
Alafu, as if that was not enough,
Yes.
guys. Sasa after hiyo harusi, tukaona makadi fulani hapo. Red card. My question is,
guys
would
were
you guys
paid.
hire bridesmaids?
Guys were paid. I mean, come on.
No, for this wedding they weren't actually, but after that people
Yeah,
presented
we saw
their
red
rate
cards
cards.
after.
Oh, what only present red cards now?
Let me just say it. Miliwa Jesus put out a red card.
Jose wacha
Yeah?
nikwambie ati sasa wewe kusimamia harusi.
I am nanikanja
1
bro.
million. Na by the way kuna time
Wewe
ya
ukanje
asubuhi
msee
pekee.
mita moja ndio usimamia na hujafanya hapo.
Kama nanikanja mimi na pull of video.
Na ujava the whole day.
Nitava the whole day nda smile
Anyway.
kwa picha nda
Hey, this
kula
is Kenya.
sana.
Kenya sihami mtu wangu. Sihami, too much drama. I love it. Anyway, last but not least, guys, our favorite people. Sijui kama tuna hawa watu mazee. If you don't know who Osoro is, if you don't know who Dennis Ndenga is, if you don't know who Nick Kwach is, please tukutane hapa nyuma ya tent. Anyway, these people are having a play today that started yesterday, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Let me just get that. They're having a play that is titled, 1 second. Let me get that name of the play. It's called The Fallback Plan. Yes, thank you, Mr. Director. That started yesterday, if I'm not wrong, and it's still playing, it's still showing today, and I believe it's gonna be showing tomorrow as well, if I am not wrong. Now, if you can, please make your way to go and watch this play. We shall leave the poster. Okay, here we go. It will be an English comedy play. Yeah, it's called The Fallback Plan. Started yesterday, Friday. They had 1 show. Today they have 2 shows. Tomorrow they have 2 shows as well. It is going to be at the Alliance Francaise, and the tickets are going for 1,000 bob and 1,500 bob for 2 tickets. So if you can, please make your way, because these people are set to make your... If you watched Osoro last night, or if you watch Osoro on Trend, you know this guy is hilarious. The guy behind TTTT is Dennis Ndenga, so you just know. Nick Kwach, you see him on TTTT as well. I mean, these are a bunch of creatives who always put their best foot forward, and they are having a play just for you. Nasikia kuna chapo.
Oh. No.
Yes, so they're having a play just for you. If I were you, I would run there. Now, nilikuwa nasema kuna chapo, guys. I don't know how many chapos you can eat in one sitting, but this guy from Bungoma ate not 1, not 2, not 10, but 22 chapos and 1 kg of beans in 30 minutes.
He's a serious snacker. For real.
Alikosa Fanta peke yake.
Ni Fanta tu alikuwa
Amekosa.
because guys, we have the video. Let's check this. But even the way he was standing after, ebu ngoja tumuone. Aya, Mr. Director, tucheze.
Prepare maji hapo. Anda maji hapo. Nyuma.
Watoke watu watoke.
Umetokea na hiki.
Unajua Jackie ameniambia umse akitoka hapa. Jackie is our producer. She said akitoka hapa, he's supposed to go and sit alone. For obvious reasons. If you've eaten beans, you know and you know. Sasa amekula kilo moja. Me, I don't like...
Hiyo lazima wiki moja kwa solo.
Wiki moja ako tu in quarantine peke yake kwa sababu yo like
Is this very practical, you guys? As in chapo 30
kijayo ajaliwa.
Sasa hiyo story huo mtu wa chapo, acha nimchezee hii ngoma.
My life is my life. Your life is your life. Wewe, mind your own business.
Follow on Instagram, Facebook at DJ Rick Mo.